All right, this is video 3 of our behavior therapy class that aims to provide you with best practices for applying best behavioral therapy tools as well as techniques. For this video, let us start with going over a brief history of ABA therapy. ABA therapy has its foundations in the work of psychologist B.F. Skinner. B.F. Skinner developed the theory of operant conditioning. In the 1960s and 70s, researchers began applying Skinner's principles in structured, measurable ways to support children with autism. The field grew rapidly as studies started to confirm that behavior could be shaped, reinforced, and negative behaviors or challenging behaviors reduced using specific techniques over time. Today, ABA is considered a gold standard in many therapy and educational settings, with thousands of therapists trained around the world to deliver services using data-driven methods. Now, something to keep in mind is this. Everything that we are going over as part of this class, there is a guide. If you click at the link at the bottom of this video, it will take you to where you will have the guide that contains everything that we are going over and more. Okay? Now, continuing this information about ABA therapy history, materials, and goals, let us quickly go over some ABA materials that you should be aware of. As I said earlier, ABA therapy is hands-on and highly structured, which means therapists rely on a variety of materials to carry out effective sessions. These materials include talking boards and reinforcement charts for reviewing and rewarding positive behavior. Materials you also want to apply is one that I refer to as visual schedules. It is very simple. You just create a schedule that helps clients understand routines and also transitions. You can use Excel, you can use a Word document and save those as PDF and share that with the clients. Data templates, of which we do provide some free ones. Take a look at the link below this video. Data templates can be used for tracking behavior frequency, duration, and also progress. You don't want to forget about flashcards or picture cards for teaching, communication, identification, and other functional skills. I've also seen some behavior therapists, they use timers or clickers or applications. You can download such apps on your phone to use for time-bound activities, as well as help the client to reinforce focus. Having all of these materials ready and organized allows you and other therapists to stay consistent, structured, and responsive to the client's needs. So whether you have a solo practice or you are part of a team, you want to encourage your team to also apply these therapy materials, just because it helps to increase the team's success and the client's success. If it's just you as a solo practitioner, you want to keep these materials in mind and also apply them when supporting your clients. What about goals? Key ABA therapy goals are highly individualized, but also focus on helping clients build useful, socially significant skills while reducing behaviors that interfere with learning or quality of life. Some common goals you should keep in mind are these. And once again, you don't have to write this down. Click on the link to the free guide. Common goals include improving communication skills. For example, using gestures or words. 2, increasing attention and focus. 3, helping clients develop daily living skills such as getting dressed, hygiene, eating. Another one is to help clients enhance social interactions and play skills. And another goal is reducing clients' aggressive, self-injury, or disruptive behaviors. Each goal is broken down into small, teachable steps, and progress is carefully tracked to ensure the client is moving forward. Now, something to note is behavior therapists, they frequently collaborate with parents, teachers, and caregivers to ensure consistency across environments. Really, the strength of ABA therapy lies in its ability to be customized, measured, and adjusted as needed based on real-time data. Okay. Now, let us go over what a typical therapy session looks like. And I will go over this very quickly. An ABA therapy session might look simple on the surface, but behind every interaction is a well-structured plan designed to promote meaningful behavior change. One thing you want to keep in mind is this. You want to start a session with a warm-up and rapport building. So greet the client, review expectation, and start with a preferred activity, or it could be small talk to build comfort and connection, especially with new clients. And then you have the skill building activities. This is the main component of the session. As a therapist, you want to introduce targeted skills such as identifying objects, following instructions, or practicing social cues. Data collection throughout the session. You as the therapist, you are tracking responses in real time and entering all those information into a document or a software. Generalization and play is another one. Session warm-up, not warm-up, session wrap-up and parent debrief is another one. So at the end of the session, the therapist reviews what went well, share progress with caregivers, and provide suggestions for follow-up or follow-through at home. Okay, and for the next video, we will go over some key ABA interview questions that could be if you're trying to get a new job, but not just that. If you are an experienced practitioner, these are also questions that you can ask your own clients as part of the therapy session. So don't miss the next video. Make sure you click on that next video, which is going to be, you can find the link at the top right of this current video. See you there.